Before watching this video, please go watch part 1 and part 2. It's absolutely essential even if you've already seen it, cause I know it's been a while. Please sit back and enjoy. Watch to the end for a little catch up and details about the next part. It was a long day of school. All the girls were all together outside the school. I've never been so happy to leave school partying face. When are you ever happy in school? Shall we walk, ladies? I swear I've walked for more than I have in these 2 days than ever in my life. The girls start walking home. The sidewalk was not big enough for them to walk all together, so they split into threes. Hinata, Kenma and Suna were together. I have a secret. Hinata whispered to the girls. Did you skip a class? Did you take one of Oikawa's dresses again? Did you? No, nodding like that. During my Japanese class I got to know one of the student council guys. Didn't we say we'll stay away from them? Actually, the rooster guy from the council helped me find you guys during lunch. Why do they have to be so fine? Gosh, Hinata, you sound like Itazumi. A little ahead of them was Oikawa, Itazumi and Akashi. And then while I was walking away in shame, he grabbed my hand. She was telling the story of what happened with her and Iwaizumi. Maybe he's into you, Akashi said as she gently bumped her shoulder. I think he was just being nice. Yeah, but the way he was acting before was anything but nice. He was acting like such a douche. It's not something you should be hung up on if I was you. Hey, what about you, Itazumi? The whole day all you were doing was looking at Sakusa. That's different. He saved me. How could I not take somewhat of an interest in him? Funny, I thought you were seeing someone? We broke up ages ago. He said I was too high maintenance. Like, if you're broke, just say that, lol. What are we gonna do with you? The other girls, Kita, Suga, Yamaguchi, Tendu, and Yaku, were spilt in groups and were chatting away. After a 25-minute walk they got back home. Kita pulled out her keys and opened the door as the girls came rolling in. Shall I cook us something to eat again? Yeah, I'll help. Girls, go change and then help us. I'll definitely help this time. Can't have any repeats of last night. Oh, stop it, Itazumi, let's just try to forget. I'm just trying to make humor of a bad situation. Loudly crying face. The girls started to head upstairs. In Hinata's, Yaku and Kenma's room. There was no way I was doing a part 2 of what crap happened last 2 nights. I thought the sexy pajamas were cool. Smiling face with sunglasses. Of course you did. Neutral face. If you got the body, use it. Winking face. Stop hanging out with Oikawa. In Tenden, Suga and Yamaguchi's room. Kita and Tendu were starting with the dinner downstairs, so Akashi went with Suga and Yamaguchi to their room, not wanting to be by herself. Is your knee okay, Yamaguchi? Yeah, I went to the infirmary and they said it was just lightly bruised. Take it easy, okay? Yeah, I'll make sure to sit out on PE tomorrow. In Suna, Oikawa and Itazumi's room. Okay, I have thought about it and I think I'm going to ask my brother for Sakusa's number. Are you actually serious about this? Why is this the first time I'm hearing about this? I've thought about it and this is what I want to do. Suna and Oikawa look at each other. Oikawa sighs and then looks at Itazumi. I bet you won't do it now. Is that a bet I hear? She swiftly pulls out her phone and opens her brother's contact. She quickly types something and sends it. Buzz. In a little less than 5 seconds she got a text back from her brother. He wants to know why I want his number. None of his business. Just lie. He'll never give it to you if he knows you're gonna try go out with him. You're right. She texts back her brother some lie she made up in her head. I said I just want to properly thank him. She winks at Suna. Okay, I got it. I'm going to add him to my contacts. Should I call him or text him? Calling might be too much. Definitely text. She sent a quick and simple message and showed the girls. How's this? Smooth. You're such a flirt. It's what I do best. She says as all the girls burst out in laughter. All the girls made their way back downstairs group by group. Of course Suna, Itazumi and Oikawa was last. Finally, ladies. We've been waiting. Oh, whatever. Right. Take over, ladies, we need to change. Just finish cutting and add it to the soup and let it simmer. Let's hope they don't burn down the kitchen. Kita whispered to Tendu as they made their way upstairs. Did you hear that, Hinata? Huh? Okay, this is not the food I made. It didn't look like this. I guess it just needed an artist eye. Thanks, guys. Of course you look like a picture of elegance, Kita. If you had my parents, you would too. That sounded backhanded. Suna said in a joking manner as she sat down. Don't worry, I know what you meant. If anybody doesn't seem elegant, it's definitely not Akashi. She said as she joined the table with everyone else following suit. Ready for another day of hell tomorrow, guys. When are our parents just gonna drop this? They might never. Principal Alway was really angry. I think she overreacted. She said, as her chopsticks went in her mouth. They'll probably let it go by the end of term. Just hang in there. It better. Time skip. It's the next day. The girls were not taking any chances with being late today. They were up bright and early. Some were in the living room, some were still sitting in the dining table, others were in their room. Hinata and Atazumi were on Hinata Yaku and Kenma's bed. Hinata was resting her head on Atazumi's shoulder looking into her phone screen. How can a guy in their right mind leave you on scene? Maybe I was the only one who felt a connection. Don't let it get you down. Never, sister. I'm going to confront him today at school so he can't run or leave me on scene. That's a good idea. If you want a guy, you're gonna trap him. That's terrible advice. She said as she came from the living room. Come on, we gotta go, we're gonna be late. We're coming. Mini time skip. The girls arrived at school and went to their respective classes. 2 periods have gone by, but instead of Atazumi finding her friend, she had a different mission. Finding the guy who left her on scene, Sakusa. She was making her rounds talking to people who might know where he could be. When she bumped into Daichi. Ah, the student council president, right? How can I help you today? Well, since you offered, I'm looking for a guy. He's in the student council. You know Sakusa? Yes, of course I do. Are you looking for him? I can show you where he might be. Actually, can you just tell me? I'll kinda wanna show up alone. I have some words for him. Is something the matter? Is it about you and your friends? Are people still bothering you guys? It's nothing like that, and we can handle ourselves, thanks. So where is he? He likes being by himself. The best place for that is the fields right behind the school. That's where he usually is. Thanks for the help, she said, flashing a quick smile as she rushes off. Thought balloon, I wonder what she wants with him. I kinda feel bad for him, he said in his head. This place is a lot bigger than it looks. This area kinda looks abandoned. Where is? Atazumi couldn't help but be stopped in her tracks. It was like the whole world around her stopped. The girl who was used to having everything at her feet, every boy, every material thing, she just had it. But today it seemed like something was so out of her reach. She didn't want to wake him up. She even noticed she stopped breathing as to not make any noise. Thought balloon, what did I even come here to do? Just like that she was left defeated. Thought balloon, I should go. Atazumi was used to taking the attention. When she entered the room, she didn't know how to be quiet. She just happened to step on a particularly long stick. Crack. Sakusa's eyes shut open. Who's there? Ah. It's me, Osamu's sister? It's you again. Yeah, me. I just really want to talk to you. She was starting to walk away, but she decided to continue her walk towards him. I texted you last night. You left me on scene. Not used to that. Not really. I thought I'll come here and be really angry, but I'm not. It all faded away. At this point, she was next to him and she sat down adjusting her skirt. You know, it's not every day that a girl like me goes out of her way to talk to a guy like you. Honestly, you should be honored. I'd like to get to know you better. Lunch together tomorrow? I really don't do this, you know. What makes you think I want to have lunch with you? Sakusa said as he got up. Hey, wait. She said as she attempted to grab his hand. Don't touch me. He said quickly, moving his hand away. He pulled out hand sanitizer from his pocket and sprayed the bit of skin that she touched. She was flabbergasted. Never in her life has she ever been treated like this. She quickly got up as well. Are you serious? There's no need to be like that. He took a couple steps back, putting more space between them. Sorry, I have germophobia. Physical touch really isn't my thing. Again, you're breaking eye contact with me. You did that last time too when you saved me. Also, you touched me back then, and you were okay with it? Are you just lying? She said, stepping closer, filling the space he made. That was different. You needed comfort. What if I say I need comfort right now? She said, looking up at him as she got as close as she could. You know, you're a perfect height. He looked away with a bit of redness at the tip of his ears. I can't help but feel that our connection is something worth exploring. What do you think? I feel like I'm the only one talking. Sorry, but I don't think dating is really my thing. He fully turned around. The bell's going to ring soon, I'd hurry to class, Blondie. He said with a sly smirk on his face. And just like that he left. What just happened? The school day is over. The girls had walked home. They're now all together in the living room. Wanna go shopping? With what money? Window shopping exists? Why would I want to be tempted when I don't have any money? I think it's a good idea. It's a chance for us to go out these days. All we do is go home and go to school. I do agree. Let's get changed. Ladies, meet here in an hour. Sounds like a plan. In Oikawa Suna and Itazumi's room. You never told us what happened between you and Sakusa. Yeah, you've actually been quiet all this time. Actually, wait, what happened? He rejected me. You were rejected? I can't believe it either. Okay, wait, pause this conversation. Let's go talk about it with the rest of the girls. She pulled Itazumi's arm towards the stairs. Waiting was Kenma, Hinata, Yakusuga, and Kita. Hey guys, we thought you'd be last. We have big news. Why am I scared? Just spill, you know we all love some gossip. Does this have to do with Itazumi? She's been quiet all day. It's quite unnerving, actually. We have to wait for the other girls. Wait for what? Akashi asked, coming down the stairs with Yamaguchi. Surprises aren't really my thing. You're gonna want to hear this one. Suna said, walking from behind them on the stairs. How about we continue this conversation on the road? The girls were making their way to the local shopping mall, debriefing on the matter with Itazumi. Wait, but hear me out, that's kinda hot. I mean, yeah, my cheeks were totally red, but it's not the point. He said no to me. I don't think you should be in a rush to date anybody. You just got out your last relationship a few months ago. How do you already know? 'Cause she actually asks about things like that. Shade received. I say, we hunt him down, kidnap him and make him date you. Yeah, let's ignore that. Let's go. She said, pulling what she thought was Suga. Sorry, but I think you got the wrong person. Please don't take my friend, confounded face. Oh, it's you guys. Yui, right? Yes. Tendo quickly dropped her hand, bowing repeatedly. Oh, I'm so sorry, I thought you were my friend, sneezing face. It's fine. How about we hang out together? We can talk about the new volleyball team. We got some new details from Takeda. Principal Takeda. The man said, looming over the petite girl. You don't get our bond. Wait, what? Oh, I've been thinking about that. I don't see a problem. She said, looking at Kita. Very well. Oikawa and Itazumi quickly latched on to Kyoko. I need to know your skincare. No one is this perfect starstruck. Except us, obviously. Oh, of course, second to us, Ovi. Silence. The two girls looked at each other. You see, they had already had some interactions with these girls, all of them actually not just talking about volleyball, in classes. They came off as very entitled, unlikable, materialistic, and self-righteous. Sometimes they couldn't tell if they were being nice or mean. Which sometimes it was both. These girls grew up around people like them, rich and powerful, coming to this school where people are normal. They can't help but look down on them. That's the problem. They're so privileged and self-absorbed that they don't notice that sometimes they come off as snobbish. Principal Aoi wasn't completely off when saying they were spoiled. They are. Actually, Noya and Ashia, we have plans. Yeah, sorry guys, we gotta go. Huh? Well, okay then, sorry guys, we'll see you at school tomorrow. Kyoko broke free from the girls around her. The four left. Ouch. Is it just me or does everyone act like that? I feel it sometimes too at school with the other girls. They don't seem to really want to interact with us. Right, I thought it was jealousy, but I mean, they should be honored. We even try to talk to them sometimes. Could this be what our principal was talking about? Guys, we said we wouldn't let this experience change our mindset. Are we the problem? Sorry guys, but I'm used to being popular with people. But I feel no one really wants to interact with me. You're right, maybe. We see Principal Aoi tomorrow. I don't know. Just a chat. She has really good advice. What would we even be trying to achieve by doing that? I guess we'll see. Nobody having anything to say. Let's go inside. Have we ever been here? I don't think so. Too many. Poor people. Ms. Hinata. A voice came from behind the girls. They turned around to see a silver hair boy running at them. It's him. Don't call me that. You look beautiful. Calm down there, Bakuto. Oh, it's you. Blueberry guy. It's Kageyama. Yeah. There was someone walking towards them. Atazumi squinted her eyes to see. Sakusa. She wasted no time running toward him. Hey there, smiling face with smiling eyes. Are you stalking me? Not particularly. What? Wanna get out of here? And go where? Somewhere it's just the two of us. Come on. You can't leave me out to go on my own, can you? Atazumi turned around and started making her way toward the exit, not looking back, knowing for sure he would follow her. Sure enough, he did. She found herself in a park. She had never been there before. You're not slick bringing me here. Huh? I didn't even know this place existed. Are you kidding me? This is the famous Cherry Blossom Park. Everyone has been here at least once growing up. It's a symbol of love. Parents bring their children here for them to then bring someone else here. It's a way to confess to someone. Oh, so this is Cherry Blossom Park. I have heard of it now that I think of it. I have never been here though. Mom and Dad didn't like me going to populated areas. I'm sure Osamu's has mentioned being brought here before. Well, he's different from me. He's the next head of the family. Mom and Dad showed him a little more favoritism. It was only in small ways though, but you notice it, you know. I guess bringing him here was a part of that. If I was born just 2 minutes earlier than him, that might have been me. But now that I think of it, they would not let a woman lead the family. For the first time, Sakusa actually looked at Atazumi, really looked at her. There was a hint of sadness or maybe loneliness in those eyes. The girl with everything. Something started manifesting in his chest. Maybe it was just pity. Or maybe something more. I heard you're the favorite though. That's what Dad wants everyone to think. It's good for his image, you know. The family man, I'm Daddy's little girl, but in reality it's a narrative he created to stop the scandal about him not promoting female workers. My household is very traditional. Ugh, sorry about trauma dumping on you. This ain't how to pick up guys. she said, letting out a grin that didn't quite reach her eyes. Whatever. Can I touch your hand? You're asking now? You said you were a germaphobe, right? Wow, I thought you only cared about yourself. Hey. I listen to people, she said, sticking out her hand. Sakusa looked at her small pale hand. It looked dirty, filled with germs. Even so, he held on to that small hand. It was weird, this isn't something he would ever do. There was something wrong here, something really wrong. Or was it right? This is embarrassing. I'm surprised you actually did that. It's weird, I know. I have a thing about holding hands. It makes me feel connected to someone. I get it. Hey. Enough flirting, let's go, Atuzumi, it's getting dark. But. No buts. You won't believe what just happened, she said, pulling the girl away again. Atuzumi was left looking back at Sakusa while being pulled away. And yet again Sakusa was left watching her being pulled away from him. To be continued. Hey guys. This is part 1 of Atuzumi x Sakusa. I didn't mean to make these episodes 2 years apart each, really I thought each one was going to be my last. But randomly I watched the last 2 episodes and I really enjoyed them and wanted more. So I made more. I know this might not get the views and support it would gotten a couple years ago, but I just genuinely wanted to make this for those still waiting, and I promise the next part won't be in 2 years. Maybe when I'm on my next break from school, so Christmas? JK, maybe. Don't get mad at me, these takes time and putting text to speech takes time. I feel making these episodes so long means I have to do it, plus my writing skills has really evolved and it takes longer to think of scripts actually. That's not true, I kinda just type what comes to my head, tbh. I feel like I have grown up with this, to be honest, like I think I started this when I was like pretty young and like I'm almost finished high school now. I'm still and always will be a weirdo, lol. Anyway, a little on the next part, this will motivate me to make it, by the way. I'm going to try finish this ship, but I don't want to rush it. I thought I would finish their story this episode, but I felt if I had them be GF and BF it would be rushed. Anyway, which ship should I start the next part? I think Hinata x Kageyama. I have a plan for that, and it also mixes with Akashi and Bakudo, but IDK. Anyway, enough yapping, just wanted to let you know where my mindset is. Bye guys.